So we're going to go look at another house in Aurora, Illinois. But the most important thing you need to do before checking out a house is make sure your outfits are coordinated. I think the sort of flannel plaid thing is the best.
Yeah, I mean, it shows that you are united as a couple.
Yeah, you're serious about looking for a house.
The couple that dresses together, buys houses together.
Yeah, that's the old adage.
Hi Steve, quick question for you. Under the carpet, is there any hardwood floors under the carpet or not? As you guys probably noticed, the basement has a toilet.
Alright, so we just looked at a place in Aurora. That's two places we looked at in Aurora.
It's true.
But there's basically two cities we're looking at right now, and that's Dekalb and Aurora.
Yep.
Dekalb is where we live right now, and Dekalb is where you work. Why don't we get a place in Dekalb? What's so good about Aurora?
Well, it would make it easier for us to go into Chicago because we'd be living near a Metro train station.
Yeah,
So
Dekalb is like 20 miles from a metro station?
20, 25 miles, yeah.
I mean, we've lived in Dekalb now for a little over a year.
Yes.
I like Dekalb.
Yeah. Surprisingly, I like it.
I like to, when people are asking me how Dekalb is, what I like to say is it's a city with a lot of opportunity.
Yeah, it is. There's so much opportunity.
Yeah, that city could be a lot better. It's mainly a college town. There's a huge university there, Northern Illinois University. It seems like they were probably hit pretty hard by the recession.
I think so.
The downtown is great. It's kind of empty. It seems to be like there's more businesses coming in, but it seems it seems like it was probably decimated by the recession.
There's interesting businesses going in there, though. Businesses that we would like to go to.
I could see living in Dekalb for a couple of years.
If we're going to buy a house, we need to live there for more than 2
Yeah.
years.
I mean, 5+ years.
5+ years?
Yeah. I don't know. I mean, Dekalb's fine.
I didn't know they liked it that much.
I am okay with Dekalb.
Yeah.
Now, Aurora, which is the other place we've been looking, I don't know about Aurora. Like, I don't have a good impression of Aurora, but, I mean, I didn't have a good impression of Dekalb before we moved there either, so, but Aurora I don't know much about, and for me, it's a much bigger city. It seems like it has a lot more going for it. Aurora, Illinois is the second most populous city in the state. Supposedly home to an impressive collection of architecture, including structures by Frank Lloyd Wright, Mies van der Rohe, and a couple other people I've never heard of. In 1908, Aurora officially adopted the nickname City of Lights because it was one of the first cities in the United States to implement an all-electric street lighting system. Did you know that?
No. The other thing is that the city is investing in it, in the community, and they're investing in areas that are a little bit run down and making the streetscape more inviting, making it more pedestrian and bicycle friendly, which is important. It's also near other communities that are very hot suburbs. So for somebody who wants to go to those places and live near those places, Aurora is an affordable option to do that.
So it might be a better investment to get a house in Aurora than in Dekalb. But overall, I don't have a good impression of it. Like, there's some cute neighborhoods that we saw.
Yeah.
It seems real strip mall-y to me.
It is suburb.
Yeah.
Whereas Dekalb is its own city. It's not a suburb of the Chicago area. There's about 20 miles of cornfields between it and the suburbs.
Yeah. You know, in Aurora, that's where Wayne's World was set. And I don't know where this bad impression of Aurora comes from, and I wonder if it's because of Wayne's World, because I don't think the city's portrayed that well in Wayne's World. There was so little to do in Aurora, and Aurora was so culturally deficient that Wayne's World, the community television show, was like the biggest and best thing that was happening in it. Maybe that's where I'm getting this impression. Poor Aurora. I know, maybe I've got a bias against Aurora, and I shouldn't.
Well, I think you and I do not see ourselves as people living in the suburbs. It's to wrap our heads around buying a house in the suburbs. It feels really ridiculous.
Yeah, that is something. Dekalb does not feel like the suburbs to me. It feels like just kind of a small college town.
Yeah,
Aurora definitely feels like a suburb.
Yeah.
If you had to choose Dekalb or Aurora, what would you choose?
Well, my heart says Dekalb. My brain, however, says that Aurora has the most potential for a return on our investment.
Okay, so it's kind of a quality of life versus
money.
You know, what are we going to choose? And then it sort of sets up the whole dichotomy that we've been talking about: the suburbs versus what we want. Because we really, I think, where people want quality of life over return on investment. You know, I think we want both.
I want both.
We want both,
I want it
and I think we
all.
can do both. But if we have to choose between either one, I think we'd go for quality of life, right? Or to go with money. I don't know.